What up, everybody? We're back. Week 14. Just 2 weeks to go in another Crack Kills regular season. Let's take a look at the 5 things to watch for as we head into the final week of buys. Very late now with this new schedule. And see just what's going to happen here as we hit the stretch run. Quick hit number 1. Buys. The final week of buys is here, and with it, a menagerie of players and teams affected. The Ravens, probably the most consequential team, but the Texans, Broncos, Colts, Patriots, and Commanders also have a bye week this week. The late bye week could be a huge boon for teams as they get players healthy, especially the Ravens who run that run offense. Lamar, a week off. King Henry, a week off. We'll see if any of these guys come back stronger than before. Of course, not every team will benefit from the bye week. Some are already out, but other teams could be out today because of the late bye weeks. We'll see what happens with these buys, and we'll see who comes back healthy next week, ready to go for the stretch playoff run. Quick hit number 2, revenge rematch. All Business has lost just 3 games this season. Their last loss 3 weeks ago to the highly trained Apes. Taco Boy powered the Apes past All Business on Monday Night Football. The two teams now square off again with even more on the line than the previous game. A win for All Business gets them just that much closer to a pennant. A win for the Apes keeps them in the playoff race. The Apes need that win to keep their playoff hopes alive as there is a big group of teams right in the middle. All Business off to a hot start thanks to Monty and Jameson Williams on Thursday night. Apes, just 4 from Brian Branch. Both teams, though, everything in front of them to play for. Should be a good one today between Apes and All Business. Quick hit number 3. Prisoner of the moment. The Cons and Bags square off with much to play for on both squads. Cons, of course, looking to keep pace for the pennant race. No help from Amon-Ra St. Brown this week as he scored only 7 points, his worst game since week 1. Jake Bates, though, came up big. Dimebags countered with Josh Jacobs. Not 1, not 2, but 3 touchdowns. Hat trick of touchdowns for Josh Jacobs on Thursday night. For the Cons, the guy that you're going to want to keep an eye on is Trey McBride. We'll talk about him later. McBride has been big in the last few weeks. Quick hit number 4. Hanging around. No comment. Still alive with 8 losses? Maybe. Probably not. Never know what can happen, though. Flies and Apes sitting at 7-6. Wins would help them come close to, and with help, potentially would punch their tickets to the playoffs. It's usually been a winning record that gets you into the playoffs in this new 15-game season. Of course, we used to see some 7-7s in the old 14-game season get us through, but that 8th win is so big. You've also got King Quon sitting at 6-7. The 2 7-6s, the 1 6-7, no comment at 5-8. There's some wiggle room in there with 2 weeks to go. No comment, of course, 100% eliminated with a loss this week. Quon may be eliminated with a loss this week, depending on what happens as they take on the Mean Genes. We'll get to that in a second. 3 teams, though, we're leaving out no comment for now, likely fighting for the last 2 playoff spots. Quick hit number 5, win and in. The Denim sit in a prime spot, sitting at 8-5 and taking a big lead into Sunday versus King Quon. Denim, though, no Kenneth Walker today. Could hurt. Likely, though, this game's going to come down to Monday night. Joe Burrow playing in the Simpsons game. Nobody's going to want to watch that. I can't imagine Dallas on Monday night. Only reason that game is being played is because of the Simpsons, I think. Unfortunate for all of us, but Denim will probably have to wait for Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase on Monday night to see if they win this game, if they punch their playoff ticket. Looking good for them right away, though. Quon probably needs a win even more than the Denim as they sit at 6-7 and right on the edge of elimination. Finally, player to watch this week. We already talked about him. It's Trey McBride. McBride in the last 2 games, 24 catches, over 230 yards. No touchdown yet, though. He has not found the end zone, and I think he's only got 2 touchdowns this season. 1 a rushing touchdown, 1 a fumble recovery touchdown. So McBride looking to get in the end zone through the air for the first time this year. 20 points a couple weeks ago against the Seahawks. Plays them again today. 4 of 5 games in double digits, and he has now escalated himself to the number 3 tight end in the league. Cons will need their star tight end to show up today if they want to keep pace with AB, try to win that pennant, and try to roll into the playoffs with a bye. That's it for Cracked Hill's Quick Hits for Week 14. Good luck to everybody this week, except, you know who it is, Future Cop.